Hello, hello, hello. Hello, my friends. Hello, everyone. We are doing this. Christmas is winding down. The family is starting to all tuck off to bed. My head is killing me, but I still can't go to bed until 3 a.m. And I want to play some Path of Exile 2. Now, this is not the first time I have played it over the Christmas break. I did dabble a little bit, but no actual action. What I was trying to do was trade. So, first we'll talk about my most recent attempt at trade. And that is to actually try to get some items to upgrade my character's gear. So two of the items I've been trying to upgrade recently through crafting or gambling or just, trying to find items are these Autonomous Caresses. These, I think, have pretty good stats for if I were playing in a party. Okay. And I also think they have good stats for going through the main campaign, like starting the campaign out. I think they're pretty good. 12% increased skill speed is fantastic. I'd love to replace them with the gloves that have skill speed. However, I'm pretty sure gloves normally can only roll attack speed. And while that does mean my one war cry, I should say, won't get any bonus to attack speed, won't get any bonus to speed, since everything else I do is an attack, everything else would benefit from any kind of attack speed I gave it. So, plus I've also subbed in some additional skill speed on my tree, since in the last session that I officially broadcast. Another thing I've been wanting to upgrade is my boots. I've been stuck on 10% increased movement speed for a while. I want to see about increasing that. I'm curious as to how fast you can actually get your movement speed on boots. Resistances aren't bad, but life can definitely get higher. We know that life rolls can be much, much higher in PoE 2. So getting a better life roll would be great. So I went and I looked. And I went on PoE 2 trade site to see what it would take to upgrade either of these. Like literally the bare minimum upgrade. So in the case of these gloves, I literally looked up a set of armor gloves with 48 armor, 53 life, and then an attack speed buff. Not 12%, but just any attack speed buff. And the result was an Exalt. Okay. Come over here. Look at these boots. And I look to see what it would take to upgrade to a 15% move speed boots with, again, 60 life. Didn't even look at resistances yet. I just was trying to get a feel for the cost of the boots. And again, the cost was an Exalt. This is interesting to me. Now, I've heard some stories about what trade is like right now and what things might be going on. I'm not going to speculate on any of them. What I will speculate on is that in PoE 1, when you look at start looking at basic upgrade gear in order to get into maps, a lot of the first kind of basic upgrades are going to cost you an alteration. Okay? So if I were to look for a pair of boots in endgame maps that were 15% increased movement speed with 60 life and some resists on them, I actually looked for resists on them, chances are the first searches I would pull up would be for items that cost an alteration, okay, or a certain number of alterations. So alterations are kind of the lowest level currency that most people in Path of Exile will deal with. And I'll be honest, I don't. I never sell anything for less than an alchemy orb in Path of Exile 1. Okay? And even then, once I get to a certain point, I up my minimum to a chaos orb. So, and then up it again as I get into like even higher end game where I won't list anything that costs like less than 5 chaos. So, and I'm sure there are lots of players out there who will even go more to a minimum. Like we'll actually get to like exalt or even divine minimums. I've heard stories of some players who won't trade for anything less than a mirror. But the simple fact of the matter is I've never gotten to that stage where I was farming that efficiently where stopping my farming for 5 chaos was not worth doing. So right now, the equivalent item in PoE 2 is worth an exalt. So roughly, because of course the currency market's going to be completely different in this game because it's completely different currency. So roughly right now, like item upgrades for when you start mapping look like they're going to cost an exalt. So the exalt is roughly somewhere around or between the alteration level of currency value and the alchemy level of currency value. I would not even consider the exalt to be equivalent in value to a chaos orb. So even though I'm beginning to suspect that the exalt might be the basic level of the chaos orb, or this game's equivalent. And I could be wrong there. It could be the equivalent of an alchemy. So if we were to kind of like break down PoE 1 trade into English dollars, or I should say English dollars, American dollars. If we were to break PoE 1 trade down into like American dollars, then an alteration is like a penny. Okay. An alchemy orb is like a dime, and your chaos orb is your dollar. So exalts are either the penny or the dime, which is just mind-boggling. Now that does say that they are perhaps much more common, which means it might be able to craft a lot more. One of the things I'm considering doing is trying to basically do a lot of crafting, because I do find crafting fun, and so far I'm enjoying the crafting, even if I've started to have trouble getting the results I'm looking for. So that could potentially, like, so either exalts are very common, which GGG and Jonathan himself said they were trying to make exalts common and usable, or values are currently out of whack. Like, values are crazy right now. And it could be either or. Like, I honestly cannot speculate further. Well, this poses a problem to upgrading my gear. Now, ignore the fact that there is an exalt currently in here. I'm pretending this exalt doesn't exist because my niece and I found it while we were playing together, and my niece and I are still playing together. So that is going to affect some of our currency. I probably will spend at least some of the currency that's in here on upgrading gear for her and me in our playthrough, specifically for her most likely. As of course I can always earn and upgrade my gear with currency by doing mapping right now. So ignoring this exalt, I didn't have any exalts. In fact, at the time I was looking at this, I didn't have any exalts in my inventory. I literally got this exalt yesterday. So where does that leave me? Well, I can always get exalts, right? So here's Alva. And Alva has her currency exchange system, which we just recently got in Settlers. All right. So I want exalted orbs. So if I pull up exalted orbs, whether I'm going to sell them for items or I'm going to use them to try to get an upgrade on this helmet, I want exalted orbs. So I look for exalted orbs. Well, what do I have? Well, I've got regals. I've got some regal orbs I can spend. So here's regal orbs. So 1 to 7 market ratio. All right. So I need to spend 7 Regal Orbs, and it just improved a little bit. But I need to spend 7 Regal Orbs in order to get an Exalted Orb. Now, the way this works, and you'll notice it's fluctuating up and down. Okay? As we're talking, we're seeing it dropped a little bit below 7. Now it's at 6.5, or 6.25, I should say. So it's fluctuating up and down. So what that ratio is that is the best value I can currently get for my Regal Orbs if I want to buy an Exalted Orb. So it's hovering around one Exalted Orb for every 7 Regals. Okay? Now, I don't have to ask for that. I can, if I want, offer more Regals for an Exalted Orb and get my trade done faster. Or I can take a chance, I can risk it, and I can say, well, I'm going to offer you 6 Regals for an Exalted Orb. And then if someone is willing to take that 6 Regals for an Exalted Orb, then I will get that. And basically, it will try to match you at whatever point you want, and it will cost me 120. Well, right now, the way the order is phrased, it'll cost me 120 gold in order to place the order. And if it ends up that no one accepts the offer, all I am is I'm out 120 gold. Okay? But even then, we have a problem. At least I think we do. Yeah, we still have a problem. Because I've only got a single Regal Orb. Okay? Well, I thought, what about Vols? Okay, Vols are probably worth more money. There's got to be some endgame people, especially since I'm hearing that Vols are a good way to try to get your final socket. So we go to the currency exchange again. Well, we'll change it. Let's look at Vol Orbs, of which I have 7. Okay. Ah, this is actually better. Okay. So I actually could do something here now. And I might actually do this. What I'll probably do, if I do decide to do this, is I will go off stream to look for gear upgrades, because I don't want to put sellers on the stream. Okay, but right now, we're looking at 1 Exalted Orb for every 2 Vol Orbs. Okay, so that is a much better ratio. I have Vol Orbs I can offer. I'm not planning on using my Vol Orbs anytime soon. I am imagining or hoping I'll be able to get more Vol Orbs or currency to trade for Vol Orbs in the meantime. All right, so I can do something like I can offer, let's say, so they're doing 2.25. So if I go for around like 7, for a total of 3 Exalted Orbs, I'm gonna go ahead and use my mouse. It'll tell me what the ratio is. So I'm actually offering a little better than I needed to offer. So if I go to 8, sorry, not 8. So if I go to 6, now I'm just offering it a flat 1.2. And I can place the order. It's only going to cost me 360. Okay. And then if anyone takes this order, okay, at 6 Vol Orbs for 3 Exalted Orbs. If anyone takes that, okay, it will fill me, it'll fill it, it'll notify me, and then I will be able to trade. So let's see if we actually get any takers there. Because it was much worse the last time I checked this. So there is obviously some fluctuations going on in the market. In the meantime, what do you do while waiting for your currency? Or to see if somebody takes your currency? Well, that's odd. It took me to the waypoint system. Okay. That was not what I was expecting. Okay, map device. Okay. Complete tier 1 plus maps. So I have to complete 10 tier 1 or higher maps. So show quest. Shortcuts. Okay. Something seems to be going wrong.
Go on. Indeed.
All right, here is my waypoint if I wanted to go out and farm and do something else. So if I look at this, I don't see any item level or anything like that on it. So we go to the map device. Okay, I can pull up the legend. All right, let's try restarting. I'm not getting an atlas. I took Doriani's map.
You must start with the areas of least cost.
Okay, he also sells the waystones. It looks like he's currently selling up to tier 3.
Indeed.
Okie dokie. Okay, here's my atlas tree. Hello, hello. Trying to figure things out. Something seems to be potentially broken because I'm not seeing a place where I can put... I'm not seeing any place I can put my waystone. Like I go to the map device, but it doesn't bring up the interface
I think I'll wait for a fight
for the waystone. So I might have to go look for solutions for that. Check to see if there's anything I'm missing here in the temple. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure I checked this all earlier. Okay, that's everything.
What can I do for you?
Okay, no quests or anything with Kitsuli.
What is it?
No quests or anything with Atalui.
Along now. Hello there.
No quests or anything with Alva. And no interface for the Atlas when I click on the map device. Oh, wait, here we go. Okay, I apparently needed to zoom in. All right. So we've got this way off into the woods. Now, one of the things I know you can get, wow, look at that. is you can find your hideout here. Let's zoom out a little bit. All right, so it took a little bit. All right, I'll have to report that, but zooming in and out seemed to fix it. We got these lost towers, so it would be nice to probably claim some of those. But we want to look for... Hey, that is... Which one is that? Is that ritual? Pull up the legend. Nope, expedition. So we got expedition there. We go to boss there. Ooh, we got a burning monolith down there. Don't like the way it jumps around like that. Okay, I can't seem to go up to the... Wonder if I can... Nope, it's not letting me do the split interface. Okay. I can't seem to go up to whatever that tree is. I'm looking for a hideout waypoint. That might be it. That might be the hideout. Felled hideout, yep. So that is the fleur-de-lis. So we got the Felled hideout over there. Okay. Alright, so we're going to make our way that way. So we will start with this savannah. And see what we can do. And again, you get 6 portals, but currently, if you die in the map, you fail the map. I'm going to have to be at least a little bit careful. Especially since I am not confident in my durability, even though I did put more points into strength. Oh, it's a ring.
Face me!
Alright, so we got some hyenas here. Alright, so it still looks like most of these I can do my combo on. Alright, so we have our first strong box. There we go. Man, lots of shotgunning going on here. Ow, that works too. Alright, got our first rare of the map. Hey, got an exalted orb already. Ultimate life flask. Alright. And to complete it, we have to basically kill all the rares, if I understand correctly. Alright, guarded by 12 packs of monsters. Oh, nice mix of monsters here. Oh, we got some magic. socketed here. Got another ultimate life flask.
Break!
Alright. Ooh, Cultist Great Hammer. Another ultimate life flask. Life flask for everyone. That way, please. Thank you. Get my Bone Shatter chains going. Make sure to just keep my clear speed up nice and high. As high as I can get it in this game, it seems. Or for my level. Okay, we got some fun going on here. Got this blue monster somewhere. Where are you? There we go. All damage chills. Sometimes the pack density is feeling a bit light, other times it's feeling just right. But again, this is just a tier 1 map, and I've got nothing but reward modifiers on it. Alright, somebody was still shooting at me down here. Hopefully that's a 15, because otherwise that's not going to be very useful to me. Alright, stack Sabatons. Okay, the map is showing me where the rares are, which is nice. Armor evasion. Again, I want pure armor. I might go back. Here's the funny thing. Even though I'm probably going to stick for various reasons that I mentioned in my log, I might stick with Resolute Technique. But even though that's the case, that does not mean that I'm not going to go hybrid. Alright, we've got 2 rares here. One of them I've already almost got down. There's one. Okay, we got Energy Shield Orb, breaks armor, cold resistant, periodically unleashes fire. Oh, that's right, I changed it. It's now this. And I can now see that timer. Oh, it's going to potentially add in... Oh, tier 2 Waystone. I was going to potentially add in a... my basic attack back for like just stacking in if I haven't already done that on this character. Crush, crush, crushy, crush. Yay, level. I'm level 68 already. Just excellent. Boop, boop, and
I've
boop.
nowhere to keep that.
Alright. Got. I love the signs of corruption that they're showing. Alright. We'll move this. Not like it matters all too much right now, but I can get more room. Nope, that is a 14. Waystone is being kept. All right, now making room for the bow. Because that's a bow, right? Yeah, board bow.
Fear will best you!
Bam, 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 bam. Getting a little bit better pack density again. Oh, and then it goes away. Alright, here's the first one. Let's see if we can... Whoops. That's odd. Yeah, I've got it on. Okay, I'm like, where's my Fisher? It's like I hit my Fisher button. Oh, wow. So we got 7. No, 5. I can count. Wow. Okay, that was bad. So yeah. We got a minion that's definitely not helping things. Oh, and we got a blue Hulk. Not to be confused with gray or green or red Hulk. Man, freaking shock. Alright, pick this up. Okay, don't need either of those. Glacial Rune. Yellow chest. Bam.
I've nowhere to keep
Oh,
that.
now I'm definitely running out of room. I'm not completely out of room at this point. I am definitely low. There we go. See, here's some more pack density. Oh, yay, essence. It's like, I see an essence. And we have the superior quarterstaff there. All right. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I am completely out of room. All right. I should be able to take loot back without any penalties, providing I don't lose access to the instance. Okay, who is disenchanting? Or who isn't identifying now? Is it Doriani? I think it might be Doriani.
Yes,
Okay, identify items. There we go.
indeed.
Okay. Salvage bench. Where are you? Are you salvage bench? There we go. Alright, so we'll salvage this. Ooh. We will roll on that. Okay. Salvage this. Salvage this. Salvage these. Salvage those. Alright. So we're going to roll on the 1. Bam. Thorns damage. No go. Okay. acknowledge that. All right. That's getting sold. So sell. Sell. He says, I think probably sell. Can sell that ring. I don't know why I picked it up. It's not magic, but that's okay. I can sell this ruby charm. Eventually it might be important to turn those in. I might just sell these. They're not any use to me.
Yes?
Also, it might be a good idea to do the dump tab thing. Dump tab might be the way to go. Alright. Sell. Increased amount recovered. Let's roll on that. Well, I do like the instantaneous. That is nice. Bam! Nope. Okay. Let's see. Do a comparison here. Okay. Recovery applied instantly. I think that's probably better. Alright, sell that. That needs to be disenchanted. Sell that. Sell that. Sell. I'm going to go ahead and sell that and sell that. Okay.
Go.
Okay, are you my disenchanter? No, you're not. Are you my disenchanter? Yes, you are.
I'll be you.
Yeah, this is probably one of those cases where it's like, actually what I want is a dump tab. Alright, we'll take this back to the map tab. And then runes. Runes. Alright, we'll do the stone, blacksmithing stones and leveling up here. Alright, so grab this, grab the Valkyridas. There we go. Alright. This counts as one of our rares, too. We have an Essence of Mind and Essence of Battle. We have powerful minions, lightning resistant, hasted, and conjures firewalls. It's a good thing I can cheat on these encounters.
Break!
Hey, Valor. That is very much not fair, but considering how mean these potentially can be. Alright. Nice.
Fortune favors me.
Oh, I should totally level up. Okay. So, he says. We were, I think, getting more armor. Are they walking down? Yeah, that's an interesting detail. They're walking down off of those. Oh, psst. That explains it. I am on my two-hander, which I do not want to be on. That is a recipe for potential disaster. The whole point of the two-hander is to be able to deal more damage. Oh, no monsters remain. So yeah, Yeah, I definitely need to dump tab things. That'll be the most efficient way to do things. Oop. Alright. So we'll go ahead and talk to Doriani, get identified. Alright. We're selling that. That's getting broken down. Let's see. This is getting disenchanted. I'm pretty sure I've got better life. Yeah, I got much better life. Okay. Faster charge recovery. With more life recovered. Or sorry, faster charge generation, I should say. With more life recovered. I'm not sure which I think is better. My gut tells me I still want to stick with this, especially if I'm going to have regen up. So I think I'm going to kill that. Alright. Real quick, we will slam this, even though we want to craft, or want to trade, but I want to see. Alright, so my helm ended up a resistance short. So this was this was unfortunately not the crafting that I desired, or not the result I desired. Because now I'm going to be short resistance, and the resistance I'm short is going to be potentially one that I need.
Go.
So if we look at my character, yeah, my resistances still need work, so yeah, we're going to probably engage in trading just to make sure we're getting where we need to be.
Greetings.
All right. Nope. Why are you not? There it goes. Sometimes the disenchant does not want to work like the way it's supposed to. Oh, that's not what I want to do.
Hello there.
Yeah, have not gotten an offer on that Exalt yet. Alright, we will stash things. Oh, I need to disenchant that helm.
Greetings. And your name?
Alright, so now we get our next map. And what we're going to do now is we're going to get a lot of maps. Okay, so monsters fire 2 additional projectiles. That's potentially kind of lethal. But I do still want to try and run it. Okay, increased magic monsters, increased number of rare monsters, area has burning ground, increased monster damage, monsters have increased ailment threshold, monsters have increased stun threshold. So that is all negative. Not sure I want to run that. Areas patches burn ground, magic monsters, monsters break armor. Increased gold found in this area, players are cursed with enfeeble. Just a regular waystone. Additional packs of bramble monsters. Monsters deal 30% damage extra cold. Monsters are armored. Increased number of rare monsters. Increased number of magic monsters. Increased number of rare monsters. Regular waystone. Regular waystone. Increased accuracy. 100% stun buildup. Alright. I'm going to do, so I'm going to put this as one of the last ones. And actually what we're going to also do is we're going to put them all in here. Hopefully we don't have any problems accessing stuff from the rucksack. So now, what we're going to do, is we're going to use our transmutations and make these maps more rewarding. Which technically any of the ones that have additional monsters are by their nature more rewarding. But so apply. Ah, it counts rare monsters as a reward. I guess that can make sense. But rare monsters are both a reward and a danger. Apply. 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 Basically just running these as one difficulty mod and another Alright, so now we go back to the map device. Okay. So now we need to try to get here. Oh, perfect. Vol Factory, considering that we got Vol monsters. Okay, so we got kind of a classic ziggurat tile set, like the Wakinu stuff. Juaquani or Waquani, the Machinarium and the Sanctum. I do find it amusing, like, it's like, this very intentionally looks like they're charging and firing their laser from a specific thing. And I'm not sure it is not intentional. Okay. Ah, I freaking brought up my shield too early again. Not getting surrounded. And again, did I set my... I don't think I did set my we're gonna fix that in a second. It's like actually hitting with my basic attacks might legitimately be stronger. Alright. So I want this on command. The one I don't think I need on command is honestly the basic attack. I don't think I need the basic attack on command. That's one I think I'll be oops. Alright. We come here. Really? There's just no way to set my basic attack to something? Like, not just... Arg. That feels like a bit of a bug. Well, we're going to want to hit with the more powerful attack anyway. So... that'll be like my follow-up, and then back to my shield. We got sleeping constructs. Makes me wonder if I can do something to wake them up. Bone shatter chains. There we go. Mwah. Crush you. I crush you. Out of curiosity. So yeah, I've got it in here. So this is a level 65 area. So I might want to try to find higher tier maps eventually. Or I definitely want to use higher tier maps if I can, because right now, and this will potentially affect how rewarding the map feels. Right now, I am over level for content. So
Face me!
I think he's bringing... Oh! Alright, I think that was a regenerator. I'm going to have to double check. But I think that regenerator was trying to bring things back to life. And by doing so, since I killed it while it was doing that... Or not regenerator, it resurrected its minions. So I think by killing it when it was doing that, it bugged it out. Something's already damaged? Something's already damaged. Oh, didn't quite have it in there to get the bone shatter chains out. I wonder if there's less area effect mods in this game. I do have to admit, as far as like actual like arc progress, I am looking at one thing here going, really? And that is for the next, to trigger the next part of the quest, I need to get 10 maps done. And I'm like, 10? Figure out what's going on there. It's getting stunned out a lot. But I can't see any reason why I'm getting stunned out. I am beginning to think, though, that at least the... Well, at the same time, like, I really do want to, you know, help boost stream numbers, too. Like, keep eyes on the game. Now, granted, that'll be easier when there are more content updates. You know, during Christmas, you know, Christmas night is not exactly, you know, a heavy playtime. Everybody's currently either with their families or probably playing the games they got for Christmas. Got some more blues here. Damn dirty blues. Ah! Make sure I don't get hit by any of those. Oh, something's... Oh yeah, all damage always kills. cross the line of fire there. Okay, we're in trouble. We are in trouble. But I'm honestly not sure at this point while I'm doing the mapping that, like, I feel at this point, like, I'm at the point where I'm going to need multiple maps. Like, I have to do a lot of maps in order to actually be able to provide any particular valuable commentary. Where's my dump tab? It's over here. Okay. I mean, that might change, but I'm probably still going to record and I'll still, like, take notes and stuff, but... This is a pretty large blue pack, too. I don't know if that's affected by the monster modifiers or not, but... Oh, shoot, I'm shocked. I have to admit, the need to respond to shock makes things a little bit more interesting than they were in PoE 1 regarding that particular elemental ailment. Like, the communication of, oh yeah, you're shocked. Wow, there's a lot of this. It feels like I'm making a mistake triggering them all. Alright, those are down. Those are a bit annoying. Ah! Bullets! Are there more of those just spawning? Do they create them? Did I not notice that, like, some mobs were creating these spider mines? Migraine is also about to get its way, but I'm going to finish this map at least. Be nice if I could go get my hideout. But I do know there is another encounter along the way. I think it's an expedition encounter. Alright, Siphon Slash charges. You know, like you do, you joik. And see, that time didn't have any problems at all. Alright, Expert Braced Tower Shield. So is that higher than Advanced? Again, please tell me we are going to eventually get a full and another tier 1 waystone. I wonder if there's a way to upgrade your waystones like you can. Like, can you put 3 tier 1 waystones into the oh, whatever the smithing thing is, the one with the hammer, and get a tier 2. That's the other thing. If I'm not happy with the way, if I was like, I don't think I can run waystone, I know I can re-roll them if I get enough of them. That was interesting. Man, it is still nice to see, like, all of the little homages, like. Not finding a lot of loot this time around. Now, the other one did have a modifier that improved the amount of the treasure chests, I think. I don't think it actually improved their drops. It improved the number of treasure chests I found. Whoa! Hi! these things. Wait, really? That can't be blocked? Or they were firing something that couldn't be blocked? Because shield charge auto blocks. I might have to take a look at the replay on that one. Got Spirit Gem. Get the chain out. Whoa, lots of blood magic going on there. Is there a blood witch? Or, I forget what they were called in the Argot, or whatever it was. Agorot? Not Anchorwat. The not Anchorwat area. So, goals. Okay, so let's see what goals I do need to accomplish in addition to just trying to get enough currency to either successfully craft or trade for some better items. So, obviously we got to do the 10 tier 1 plus maps. Ow! Stop that, please. Thank you. Oh, wow. They scale. Cool. That's a neat little trick. There you are. Like, I saw you at the bottom there, but you weren't coming up to play. I was beginning to think I had bad breath or something. But yeah, so... I gotta do a bunch of tier 1s, slash tier 2s, or, well, I gotta do a bunch of maps. Okay, and if at all possible, I need to get... If at all possible, I need to get to some higher tier maps, if I can survive. The problem, still question is I feel like I'm still a little fragile. Ah, sneeze. Ah, it's one of those sneezes that stuck. Give me a moment. Ah, sorry about that. So yeah, so I'm still feeling a bit fragile. So that is no good. So that's problem number. So I do need to, again, need to upgrade my gear. So that's the problem with doing potentially higher tier maps. Although that does not take them off the table by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just worried I'm going to be stuck farming some lower tier maps and not getting particularly good rewards from them because I'm, struggling with my gear. So I might cease doing any crafting projects until I can get some gear that will allow me relatively reliable survivability in maps. So that is issue the first. Okay. Issue the second is I need to collect trials. Now, if I collect enough tier 2 trials, that is 2 floors for the Trial of the Sekimas, and it still says there's 50 monsters around. So that is two floors for the Trial of the Sekimas, or 7, I believe it's 7 rooms for the Trial of Chaos. Where are the monsters? Well, it said I completed it, so I don't have to hunt down the 50 monsters. But, that's a lot of monsters with a lot of loot, or potential loot that I don't have. But I don't see where they would be. But yeah, if I get enough tier 2s, even though it will not give me an ascendancy, I will still do them just for the experience of doing that tier of challenge. You know, that tier of trial. And of course for the rewards, because you can obviously get a lot of rewards from those trials. But I need to get and level up and get gear for the tier 3. Yeah, I'm beginning to think the counter is lying to me. Unless, like, I've been seeing some statified... The kind of enemies, the kind of all enemies that normally you have to wake up. Like, I've been seeing some of those. What? But I have not seen any way to wake them up. Swing, swing. But even then I haven't seen that many of them. Yeah. Okay then. Well, that's a potential bug. I'll have to look to see that. Because, yeah, it says that there should be 50 enemies on this map, and, like, I've explored the whole thing, it looks like. Oh, are these enemies? Do these count as enemies? Well, it still says I got more than 50. Yeah, I'm thinking this might be a bug. I am thinking this might be a bug. Oh, wait. We've got these enemies here, or these guys here. Normally there'd be a way to wake them up. Like, normally there'd be something you could do and wake them up. I think that might be the issue. Oh, either way, it counted to clear, so we're gonna go for that. So yeah, so those are my immediate goals: is do enough maps to get progress. I'm not sure where I'm gonna put them, the skill point when I get it, but do enough maps to get progress. Boop boop. And then this can go, actually this can go in the map tab. And are you, overwhelming presence is 14 and attrition is 14, so yeah. Or actually, is attrition 14 or is attrition not available? Yeah, I already have the squad. So yeah. Because I will have to put in more decks to get attrition. So, well, I'm going to go ahead and store that because it's a little bit better than a regular skill down. Alright, so, yeah, that's kind of where we are. Unfortunately, the head is saying I'm not going to be able to keep playing. I find that frustrating, but yeah, so going to keep doing this. Again, I'm not sure I'm going to keep streaming. Like, I'm not sure, like, we're at the point where I'm not sure I can keep providing commentary. Again, I'll still, like, again, I know people probably would doubt this. Like, if anyone's listening to the screen, it's like, oh, yeah, right, yeah, sure. But no, the point of this is not to become a popular streamer. The point of this is to have exposure for this idea, you know, for this whole vlog thing. And I'm not sure. Like, I'm legitimately not sure at this point that I can provide anything that people will want to watch. Again, it's not like I can't record what's going on. It's not like I can't do that. OBS is perfectly happy and fine doing that. But it's just, I'm not sure that, you know, me streaming on Twitch and YouTube, just doing maps the way that I'm currently doing them is going to be of any actual benefit to anyone, other than the little things I notice. Like, I need a lot of, now that I'm in maps, I need a lot of aggregate information. Like, I need to look and see how things feel over the course of multiple maps, just one or two. So like the first map I did felt rewarding. The first map I did tonight felt rewarding. It had pretty nice moments of pack density, but it also had some relatively like small packs too. And the challenge felt maybe a little bit undertuned. So that was map number 1. Now, to be fair, that was the map where the only mod on it was a reward mod. Map number 2 seemed fine as far as like challenge was concerned. Seemed fine with density. Like maybe things were a little bit more stretched out and sparse, but it felt like I was flowing from pack to pack relatively well. And had a couple of scary moments, and had me like triggering my flasks a lot more, to the point where I had to come back and refill my flasks. But I also didn't get like hardly any rewards from it. So the rewards from map number 2 were like, I'm gonna just say the rewards from the second map were really bad. Like, I got like 2 rares and a blue. So, but again, you know, this is a very randomized game. The various mods and stuff that I'm rolling on the maps are changing from map to map. This is one of those things where it's like, running 2 maps is not going to tell me or you anything. I have to run a lot of maps. I have to run more than the 8 more maps I need to complete the first quest. So I think that is probably going to be something I may just want to do off stream. Just kind of sit back and relax, essentially. So yeah, I'm going to think about it some more. I'm not going to make a decision, especially now when I have a migraine. It does not help that I really want to get back to the whole concept of I'm playing this game and just relaxing and killing monsters. So, you know, and not trying to be so like actively social and working to try to attract interest to the project. Especially since the project is like, I don't know, it might be coming to an end. It might, or at the very least a temporary hiatus until like we get more updates or get more to test. Because like, it's definitely not over, because I need more, I need this. I'm at endgame. The endgame feedback is crucial, and the endgame seems to be where a lot of the division is happening right now. So being able to provide meaningful endgame feedback is going to be really, really important. It's just like I'm just not sure I can do that and attract attention to the project and keep like anyone who happens to be tuned in or listening in entertained. I'm not sure I can do that part. So we'll see. I'm not going to make a decision tonight. I'm especially not going to make a decision when I have a migraine, because the migraine is going to cause me to be just a little bit more pessimistic. But I'm going to think about it. And what I might do is I might go to like streaming sometimes. Like if I think I'm doing something important, like running a particular piece of content. Pardon me. For example, if I collect a bunch of like tier 2 trials and I decide to run those tier 2 trials, then I might stream for that. So, because that's some stuff that's, you know, relatively controversial. But like, I don't know. Like, I'll have to think about it. I will have to think about it. So, either way, if you happen to have tuned in and were listening in right now, thank you so much for watching and helping to try and get some more attention on this vlog project. I